This is the new Maiar DEX, now transformed into xExchange. This evolution comes with much awaited MEX 2.0 economics, and if you're confused with some of the Locked MEX 2.0 changes, have no fear, that's why we're here!
I heard you was looking for me.
Now, mountaineers, watch until the end, because in the first 30 days from the xExchange launch, there's a huge opportunity to boost your earnings. Cha-ching! How does up to 10 times more rewards for the next 3 months on xExchange sound like? Huh? How about a guaranteed winning launchpad ticket? Now, if I was you, I'd pay attention, because this is something you're gonna want to hear about. Right, so let's start from the beginning. Imagine you're a MEX and a Locked MEX holder. What does that mean for you? Well, first of all, you'll be holding a much less inflationary token. MEX now has a capped monetary supply. The proposed MEX emissions for rewards on the DEX, which will be amenable via governance in 5 years, will decrease year by year and will be 0 in 8 years. So this makes the MEX token 65% less inflationary than before. MEX will act as the key entry point to the entire xExchange ecosystem. While Locked MEX is not transferable anymore, MEX will be fully transferable, buyable on on-ramp solutions such as MoonPay, Transact, Ramped, etc. It will be usable for payments in the upcoming X-Portal Super App, X-Spotlight NFT marketplaces, X-Money platform, and soon other places within the community. And check this out, you will also be able to top up the upcoming Multiverse X cards with it, maximizing its utility for users. Now I know that was a lot to process, but just take a moment to let all of that sink in. Oh, that just sunk in for me! MEX 2.0, whoa, here I come, baby! MEX will of course also be usable to add liquidity in xExchange pools to earn trading fees and farm rewards. It will be the entry point to all exchange energy-based applications, through which it also brings a generous bonus pack for all of those who convert MEX into Locked MEX. So first-time users and existing users which bring more energy into the system are properly rewarded. Which is a great segue into the energy topic. So, let's get into the fun stuff. Energy. The new economic model introduced the concept of energy to Locked MEX, which builds on the time lock concept of the previous version. I know that sounds confusing, but bear with me. When transforming Locked MEX into version 2, or when you farm, you will notice you receive a new token, which is called Energized Locked MEX. This basically is the version 2 of the Locked MEX and will have the ticker XMEX. Cool, huh? Oh, I know what you're thinking. What does this mean? Let's imagine you hold 1 million Locked MEX. As we all know, when we farmed Locked MEX on Maiar Exchange, it came with a 1-year lock period. So all of our Locked MEX has multiple unlock schedules. Whoa, wait, hang on. If we already know this, why are you telling us? Or why am I telling you? Well, okay, so it's important for the next bit. As we said before, xExchange introduces the concept of energy for our accounts. So your account on the DEX will have an energy based on the average lock period of your Locked MEX. There's a great explanation of how the energy of an account is calculated in a Multiverse X Q&A blog post, which we will link to below. So, as your account will get some energy based on the average lock period of your current Locked MEX, you will not need to necessarily convert it to the energized Locked MEX to reap the new xExchange benefits that we will talk about in just a minute. The two versions of the token will coexist in the new DEX. However, there are many good reasons to transition to XMEX. One of them is being able to energize it, e.g. lock it for 1, 2, or a maximum of 4 years. Since the lock period decreases each day, and therefore also your energy, you can think of this as discharging. Energized Locked MEX allows you to keep locking it again to get it back to a maximum of 4 years. You can think of this as charging it. Doing that you constantly keep your XMEX, your DEX account battery, fully charged with 4 years, maximizing your rewards on the exchange. The more energy your account has, the greater rewards on xExchange. Now, if you choose to convert your current Locked MEX to energized Locked MEX, you can energize it with a minimum lock period of 4x the average unlock time that it currently has. By the way, you're doing really well, so just bear with me. So in other words, if your 1 million Locked MEX from our example has an average unlock period of 2 months, you will be able to transform it into energized Locked MEX with an unlock period of 8 months minimum. Here's how the new benefits on xExchange look compared to the previous version of the DEX. In version 1 of the DEX, MEX and Locked MEX holders could stake both tokens in the MEX farm and earn more MEX or Locked MEX rewards. However, in version 2 of the DEX, Locked MEX holders will receive all the rewards based on their energy. And on top of that, there won't even need to be a stake anymore. All DEX accounts with energy will receive rewards. So the more energy, the more rewards, which will be XMEX with 4 years of energy. Also in version 1 of the DEX, meta bonding rewards were split between egld stakers and Locked MEX meta bonding stakers. In version 2 of the DEX, Locked MEX and XMEX holders will receive all meta bonding rewards based on their energy. Again, without needing to stake anywhere. This perhaps is a good point to circle back to what we hinted at the beginning of our video, boosting your rewards right after the xExchange launch. So what rewards are we talking about and how can you become eligible for that? First, we are talking about boosted meta bonding rewards for the first 3 months after the xExchange launch. And if that wasn't enough, we're also talking about an NFT that you can earn, which grants you a guaranteed winning launchpad ticket. So, how can you become eligible for these 2 bonuses? Really, it's quite simple. Transitioning all of your current Locked MEX to energize Locked MEX in the first 30 days after the xExchange launch. That's it. And as we've mentioned, this will also grant you an NFT that you'll be able to exchange for a guaranteed launchpad ticket in the future. And we all love a launchpad, don't we? Huh? So this NFT will guarantee the holder that if they participate in a launchpad, they will get at least 1 winning lottery ticket. Although on a serious important note, there might be a case where not all NFTs can be used in the next launchpad. Too many users, etc. So this means the NFT can be used on other future launchpad projects, and the NFT will not be transferable. So the key thing to remember is you have to transition all of your LKMEX to XMEX in the first 30 days after the xExchange launch to become eligible for these rewards. Alright, moving on. Max cap supply for the token, which we already touched upon. Some new unique benefits, such as a launchpad eligibility based on your account energy, which is huge. Boosted APR for certain farms. All farms yield XMEX now, with a 4-year lock time. Boosted APR for meta staking, again, the more energy, the more rewards. So for example, if you have 1 million energized Locked MEX with a remaining 4-year locked period, and Alice has 1 million energized Locked MEX with 2 years remaining lock period, you will get nearly 2 times more rewards than Alice. Another great benefit is earning 50% of energy removal fees. The main difference between Locked MEX and energized Locked MEX is that the latter can be further energized or locked when the time lock is less than 4 years, as we've touched upon. So you can think of this as recharging your XMEX. Another is that people can pay a fee to remove lock time from XMEX, even unlocking it fully. You can think of this as speeding up the discharging or unlocking period. 50% of that fee that they have to pay goes back to all of us holders, based on our account energy. The other 50% gets burned as a deflationary mechanism. The Multiverse X team were not lying when they said they were building rockets. Gee! Now, another unique benefit is earning 0.05% of trading swaps. Again, simply based on the energy of your account has in proportion to the others. The other 0.05% is again burn. These two reward sources from fees will be accumulating in a fees pool on xExchange, and they will be claimable as weekly rewards. And of course, participating in governance, something that took effect for the first time on November the 28th and lasted until the 5th of December. Whew! Now that was a lot to take in. Now, quick question guys, do you feel that you need a to-the-point recap? If you do, check out the Multiverse X Q&A blog post, which is linked in the description below. And now, our video comes to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and of course, keep an eye out for our next video.
And as always, mountaineers, keep on mountaineering!
And don't forget, become who you were born to be.